What's going on, guys? This is PNP. It's time for Fantasy Focus Waiver Wire Q&A for Week 4. This is Dave here. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you guys had a good fantasy week from that standpoint. Some of this is pretty simple this week. There really isn't much to think about if you have needs with regards to certain positions. The first one is pretty obvious. We'll give you guys about a minute or two to get in here. We moved the game preview with Dallas to tomorrow. So we moved the game preview to Dallas for tomorrow. We had a situation, something came up, so we're gonna do it tomorrow, same time, 7:30 tomorrow. So so you guys will know. But today I'm here to take your waiver wire questions, and I'm going to go over some recommendations of who you should go after. I think one is pretty obvious. You guys saw the Thursday night game. You saw the injury to Christian McCaffrey. Chuba Hubbard is the number one fantasy waiver wire pickup that you should be going after this week. If you're a McCaffrey owner, you should already had him. And if you're not a McCaffrey owner, I don't know what to tell you. I don't like it. I don't think we need him. That's just my opinion on it. I don't think we need him. He would be a great addition, but I don't think it's going to change the fact that McCaffrey's still going to get all the work. He wouldn't be happy here. I think he wants to go somewhere where he knows he's going to get the work. I'm going to pull up the Discord real quick. But I will take your questions about waiver wire pickups. Chuba's number one. Obviously, when McCaffrey's not there, Chuba's a top 20 play in fantasy. So he's the number one pickup. You can plug and play him. Absolutely not. You keep Diggs and Chris Carson. Oh, Julio, Chubb, and Pittman. Nah, I would keep Diggs and Carson. So another running back to consider is Alexander Madison. It's possible that Dalvin Cook might not play this upcoming week. So if you really need running back help and you're willing to take that risk and you can't get your hands on Chuba, then you should consider Alexander Madison. Another guy you can consider too is Peyton Barber. If Josh Jacobs is out again, I think it's clear cut that Peyton Barber's the guy in Las Vegas. It's unfortunate for Kenyon Drake, but those are the facts of life right now. At wide receiver, you got three options. You could think about KJ Hamler. He tore his ACL, so he's out for the year. Tim Patrick might be available in some of your leagues, so that's something to consider too. Kendrick Bourne from New England's an option, but at that point you're chasing straws. It's kind of tough. Hunter Renfro was available in a lot of leagues. You probably should consider him. With regards to the quarterback position, in most leagues, the fourth best quarterback in fantasy is sitting there in your waiver wire. And that's a fact. Like, a lot of leagues have this guy, and most of my leagues he's available, and his name is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is the fourth best quarterback in fantasy right now. Another quarterback that you can definitely consider is Daniel Jones. Sam Darnold, if you really are desperate and need a quarterback. Derek Carr might be sitting in your waiver wire. You got options. Bridgewater might still be out there. So there's a lot of quarterbacks you can go after. Some of the quarterbacks that we drafted, some of them have been underwhelming. Kenneth Gainwell is a bench play. I wouldn't start him. It depends on who you're trying to go after. I would say he could be droppable depending on who you're trying to go after. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. Shout out to my Patreon. Become a patron. links below. Let's see here. Maybe I will do a underdog fantasy bet since none of you guys got questions. Yeah. Let's see. All right, man. If y'all gonna be quiet, this is gonna be a quick show. Just fine by me. Had a long day. All right, so let's pull up. Yeah, Robbie Anderson's almost drop status at this point, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Robbie Anderson might be drop status from a fantasy perspective. He's a lot more boom and bust than I would like. I would rather take Cole Beasley right now. I got like 10. I'm in like 6 leagues, so. All right, let's see here. Let me pull up Underdog Fantasy here. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. All right. So we'll do a pick 'em. I'm just gonna do NFL. Game is kind of pedestrian this week. We got Jacksonville and Cincinnati this week. Nah, this is just a fantasy. This is a fantasy episode. I'll take questions on waiver wire pickups and prior to waivers, because waivers typically close out tomorrow. How do I feel about the Panthers tight end play this week? I don't trust them. Not in fantasy. I still don't trust them. I wasn't a fan of Dan Arnold when he was here. Wasn't a fan of Trimble. From a fantasy perspective, as a player, I love him. But from a fantasy perspective, they don't have enough value. I mean, being the fourth target isn't going to really be helpful to this offense from that standpoint. So I'm not really a big fan of them. No, because if Indianapolis doesn't trade him, because you don't know where they're going to trade him, and odds are pretty high they're going to trade him to a team that's a mess. So it's not going to be like he's going to be getting like 20 touches. That's what's up, man. Congrats. Shout out to my bookie. All right, so here are the numbers. 67 rushing receiving. You know the Bengals defense is a little bit on the legit side. The concern about James Robinson is that he might not get the love that he might not get enough love. I mean, I will take the over here. And Marvin Jones 67.5. He hasn't broken 67 yet. Well, he kind of did. He did it week 1, but he hasn't done it since week 1. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I think he's going to get killed again. We'll do the under there. Joe Burrow. If Higgins is out, This is harder than I think it should be. I'm going to do James Robinson over, Trevor Lawrence under, Joe Burrow under. And what, daily? Give me more details of what you're trying to do. Yeah, I think you should add Chuba. I mean, Chuba's going to be utilized for at least the next 2 weeks as the full-time guy. You should check the waivers before you have to give up somebody. But, yeah, you should trade. You probably, if I was you, I would try to trade DJ Moore or Beckham to see if you can get somebody better than Kenneth Gainwell. Guess I'll do a quick draft. You guys got any more questions? A good cheap tight end to start this week. I mean, I could pull up DraftKings real quick. Conklin. That's a good one. Conklin and Knox are the only ones that are under 4K. Noah Fant, but he's going against Baltimore. It's a tough matchup. Yeah, I would say Conklin. Hope that answers your question, sir. There's no point. I mean, you have a legitimate reason to panic on Taylor, but at the same time, I mean, who are you truly going to start over him at this point? All right. I have a draft. Carolina's a good one to pick up. Cincinnati, the Bengals against Jacksonville. They're probably the best streamer one available. Let me see. You really want to get rid of Diggs that bad, huh? Higgins might not play, but we'll see. I don't know if Ruggs is going to outplay Renfro. Like Renfro might be the better floor player. I mean, if you got an opportunity to get Austin Eckler, I think I would do it. That's just my opinion on the matter. That's true. Yeah, he's an RB2 this week. I didn't like my draft. I'm probably do another one. I've been all right, man. I'm beat today. My wife's I'm gonna be out of work for the next week and a half. Oh, for this upcoming week, I'd rather have Chuba. In fantasy, he's got a shot. He's not he ain't but there's some other folks that jumped him like Cooper Kupp and Adam Thielen. I think Moore's going to end up being more consistent. I could see the other two tailing off, but I think Moore's going to be more consistent throughout the season. Third pick. Oh, I'd rather have Emmanuel Sanders. Oh, no, I'm just tired, bro. I had a long day. A long day. But it's been a long day. Hours have been crazy. Oh, you take that deal. I mean, hopefully you got other receivers that can replace that production. But yeah, I would take that deal in a heartbeat. I would go get Chuba and take this deal. I mean, it'd be nice if he gets into the end zone, bro. But with his target share, he doesn't need it. It's more like the icing on the cake for him. When you look at his target share, he doesn't necessarily need it. Like touchdowns are so random. You can't control when it happens. So you can't control when it's gonna happen. I like Hines a lot, man. But I would go with Gordon here. Barkley and Gibson. No hesitation. Appreciate it, man. Any other questions before I close this bad boy out? Yeah, so I was on. I guess I'll talk Panthers for a little bit. Oh God, these are your options, man. You got to go with Darnold. I mean, so I was out in the Twitter streets, man. You know, I don't normally get too involved with the national media, but man, the disrespect has to stop. Carolina's one of the best teams in the NFL, and we're not being respected as such. But once we beat up on Dallas on Sunday, I think that'll change. But by then, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at that point. I'd rather keep Tyreek. I'd rather keep Tyreek in that trade. The narrative absolutely is going to change once we're 4-0. And I love what we did to get C.J. Henderson, man. I'm always tired, man. I ain't had my coffee tonight either. Yeah, Tuesdays are typically longer days. But you guys ain't give me some cool. You guys, I need more questions, man. I'm thinking Henderson's gonna play. But I'm pretty sure they're not gonna put him on the field until he feels comfortable. I hope he is, man. I hope he does play. I do. I really do. I hope he plays on Sunday. Oh, I'm good, man. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Just tired. Happens. Yeah, I think Henderson's gonna know enough to be able to play on Sunday. I don't think he'll be a liability. I mean, as long as his mind and his mental state is good, because I know some people were saying that he was having some challenges from the mental health standpoint, which I mean that's kind of tough when you report something like that. So I hope the reporters, whoever did report that, are clear and hopefully they're accurate about that because that's something about his personal thing, personal situation. I wouldn't want to start either one of them, to be honest, especially like Heineke hasn't really shown much other than the game Thursday night against the Giants. Burrow's playing on a short week. Even though Burrow should be due for a decent day, but you never know. I would look at other options. Those can't be your two best options available. Hopefully you guys are 2-1, 3-0. Hopefully none of you guys are 0-3. But even if you are 0-3 in fantasy right now, there's no reason to panic. You can do what you can still make the playoffs starting 0-3 in fantasy. But now we're about to start the bye weeks. I think week 4 is the first week of the bye weeks, if I remember correctly. I gotta check who is on bye week 4. Oh, there's nobody on bye weeks on week 4. So bye weeks don't start till week 5. Would you trade Dak and Diggs for Allen, Gibson, and Jamar Chase? I would do this one. I'm assuming, I don't know if this is Josh Allen, but either way, I think I would do this one. It's looking like it. I think we're going to make it. But I don't want to just go to the playoffs just to go. If we go to the playoffs, I want to win the whole damn thing. Kyler Murray, 10 out of 10. Yeah, which Allen we talking about, Jacob? But I think if it's Josh or Keenan, I'm still doing this trade. I don't think I care. Like I want the Allen, Gibson, Jamar Chase side. No. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that side. I'll take Allen, Gibson, and Chase if that's the case. I mean, that's fool's gold. Somebody be foolish to trade for Chuba or desperate one. If you can pull it off, by all means, go for it. But if you got Chuba, I would play him. Or the bye weeks don't start till week 6, it looks like. Prior to the season, I had us losing to Dallas. After seeing them for 3 weeks, I think we can beat Dallas. Speaking of which, let's pull up my bookie real quick. Let's see what the line looks like for that game. Always remember, guys, you can go to mybookie.com, use the promo code PNP. You double your deposit. NFL. What I want to do. No, I don't like that. Hooper. Rashad's in here. Rashad's in the building. The Panthers. Yeah, I heard that the line went up. Where's that line at? Hey, where's it at? Did they take it down? Did I miss it? Yeah, the Panthers are +5. I'm taking that 10 out of 10 times. Shout out to Rashad, man. Man, the Bengals -7.5. Yeah, they're gonna blow them dudes out anyway. Jacksonville ain't winning that game. I can't believe Washington are favorites against Atlanta. Lions, Bears. Titans, Jets. Oh, this one here is wild to me. They're disrespecting the hell out of Houston, but the Bills have been blowing dudes out. Where's the Panthers line at? Do I have to go search for it? Yeah, why aren't the Panthers line in here? It's -5. That's the one. I just refreshed Rashad. Oh man, why am I having some terrible browser luck? It's not here. I just don't see it. I'll even look for Panthers. Yeah. There it is. Found it. All right, there it goes. Yeah. I would probably take the money line here. Get the +5 and the money line. I would take the money line. I would absolutely take the money line here. I'll take the +180 right here, which means if you bet $100, you win 180 if the Panthers win. It's going to be tomorrow. If he's panicking, you probably don't have to give up as much. And I would do that trade in a heartbeat. I'd rather have Henderson. Richard Sherman as a corner is pretty much done. Yeah, man, I'm about to get in on this action. +5. Yeah, I gotta get in on that action, boss. All right. Oh, let me catch up. Let me answer y'all questions real quick. Can we beat Dallas without? Yes, we can beat Dallas. Do you trust Darnold this week versus Dallas or Heineke versus Atlanta? I trust Darnold. Possible. Could happen. I picked them to split this year, but could happen. We're doing it tomorrow. Appreciate it, man. All right. I'm going to shut this bad boy down. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Me and Rashad will be going live to go over. We're going to do a preview of the Dallas and the Carolina game tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. We're going to be it looks like it's going to be Jay Tuck tomorrow from Dallas. So always remember, keep pounding. I'll talk to you guys soon. Follow me on Twitter, ChampD1012. Follow the podcast at Panther Nation PC. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And become a patron. We're gonna do our PNP Confidential this Friday for our Patreon subscribers. We'll do some behind the scenes action. And if you want to get that bet in, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and go to mybookie.ag, use the code PNP and double your deposit. And Underdog Fantasy, underdogfantasy.com, use the code PNP. And Manscaped, 20% off of free shipping using the code PNP. And always remember, your balls will thank you, and keep pounding. See you guys.